Oh, hello. What the fuck do you want? Oh, you want another episode of Motorsport Manager? Okay, fair enough. We'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? No. Alright. Okay. So, how are we doing so far? How are we doing so far? Let's have a little bit of a rundown, shall we? First race of the season. Season 4. We got a first and second. Second race of the season. Third and seventh. Third race of the season. 7th and 8th. You see what I'm getting at? We've been getting worse and worse. What the fuck is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. We had bad luck in the last race. That's the thing, isn't it? We did have a bit of unfortunate luck. Not a lot we can do about it. But there we are. There we are. So apparently this race is in progress. I won't be able to use that engine, unfortunately. It's not even fitted, is it? It's fine. Let's go to the fit parts. Got the average engine here. Should we give Gaknang the... Yeah. Oh, there goes wifey. She's going somewhere. You having a bath, wifey? She's having a bath. I've got a hair in my mouth. Lovely. Ugh. So, we have got a new engine available to us. It's not going to be the best one available to us. But we've got that coming in for the next race, basically. We'll have that one available to us. Do have a sponsorship ending after this one. Not a big one, but hopefully we can get a few mil up front. Obviously, the rest of these sponsors are a long way off. But yeah, I'm fancying a decent run here, actually, for some reason. Don't know why. I had a little bit of a break. I always do. I quite often turn around and say, had a little bit of a break from Motorsport Manager. Genuinely have. I mean, the last episode, it had been a while. I think it's been about 3 or 4 days since I recorded the last episode. I'm going to try and smash a few of these out now, though. So, you can see how bright my screen is. Maybe I should turn on some lights in here. Can't be fucking arsed, though. It means getting out of my seat. I'll tell you what I can do, I guess. If I grab this. Don't worry, it's not a dildo. It's not a dildo. I don't think... I was saying there might be light up dildos these days. Let's see what that does. How about that? It's a little bit of light, isn't it? It's blinding the fuck out of me, but it's a little bit of light. I'll tell you what, we'll bring it down a couple of paces. There we go. Let's get these cars set up, shall we? It's been like I say, I'm looking forward to this. I've just taken a bit of a break. I've been doing other things, basically. Working. It's hardly taking a break, is it? Been working. What else have I been doing? Masturbating furiously. I've been doing that. I haven't actually. I've not had the time to. I've been working too hard. I have, however, obviously, I don't know if you've seen a little bit of it. I've been playing The Witcher 3. I figured, why the fuck not? I'm enjoying it. It's not getting many views, but I don't really care. It's not there for the views. It's there because, well, I'm playing my game. I might as well stick it on. I'm enjoying playing it, and I think one person's enjoying watching it. So, yeah, thank you for that person who's enjoying watching it. That's all I can say. Let's get on with this qualifying, shall we? So, yeah, I mean, I've been playing different things. I've been playing The Division. Never really had the chance to play that on my old computer because I just couldn't play it. Got it on this one. Love it. Actually having a fairly decent time with it. Witcher 3 I could play on the previous build, but it just didn't look anything special, whereas on this one it does look fucking special. So I just took a little bit of a break, as I say. Tomorrow I might treat myself to another little game. Don't tell the wife. I might do. I haven't decided what yet. Find out. Obviously tomorrow, actually for me recording this and for you watching this, tomorrow it will be Thursday. Except my tomorrow is like a week ago. So, yeah. Let's get these guys in. Have a look, see what's going on. What's going on? I can't sing. We've established this before, haven't we? I desperately need a shave again. Really need a shave. It's like a proper fucking scruff bag. Like a proper fucking scruff bag. That's what I am, though. I am a bit of a scruff bag. I can't help it. I just don't give a fuck, if I'm honest. Thought about growing a beard. Thought about it. Got about halfway through and just like, can't be fucking arsed. Too much effort. And it is effort. It is effort. I was speaking to my mate the other day, and he was sort of going, how... I mean, beard oils, they're not necessary, are they? He was like, yeah, they pretty much are. Really? Yeah, pretty fucking essential, mate. How often do you comb it? Like, all the time. Oh. Maybe I don't want to worry about it then. Oh, fucking... I don't comb my hair. Why the fuck do I want to comb a beard? I mean... What's next? I comb my pubes. Nah, mate, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get me wrong, I think I can look like a Viking with a fucking great big beard, you know. It's pretty damn sweet. I mean, I just look like Alfie Allen. A fat Alfie Allen in Game of Thrones, don't I? Theon Greyjoy, but fat. Scruffy. Except I've got a cock, so... Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. If you've not seen episodes of fucking Game of Thrones by now, then what the fuck is up with you? Literally, by the way, I know it was a day late for me. I literally watched Season 7, Episode 2 yesterday. Mildly unimpressed. It takes a lot to impress me. I was mildly unimpressed. I thought it was okay. Some people go, "Oh, it's fucking amazing. Fucking amazing." It was okay. Don't get me wrong, the fight scene on the boat, pretty sweet. By the way, I might have just ruined that for a lot of people. For those people, I do really heavily apologise. If you've been watching me instead of watching Game of Thrones, however, as much as I fucking appreciate that, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because, well, there's much better content out there than me. Game of Thrones being one. I don't get my tits out. In Game of Thrones, people tend to get the tits out. Although saying that, they don't do it that often anymore, do they? Have you noticed that? Now they've got their ratings, it's like, now we won't get the tits out anymore. That's the only reason I watched it. It isn't. And then they killed Natalie Dormer, and they did take away my real reason to watch it, which was, yeah. I'm all about Natalie Dormer. Natalie Dormer does things to me. Good things. Makes me wink. Makes me winky stand up. It does. She does. Alright, let's get these cars out. We've got level 2 knowledge for both mediums and race trim. Probably won't get anything for qualifying or softs, but it's neither here nor there. I don't care. So, don't worry, I'm just peering at my other... I'm trying to figure out what something in the distance was. I figured it out now. And it's a mess. Despite my best efforts to keep clearing up. Alright. Let's get these guys in. How long's the lap? 124. We might be able to get a bit more out of them, I guess. Right, so she's happy with the downforce now. I keep getting my face out of the camera, which some people might say is not a bad thing. But if you've got a face cam... Oh, purple. If you've got a face cam, surely you want to get your face in. So just got to work on this gear ratio then, I guess. We went quite a way away. What do you reckon? Just a tweak downwards or a tweak upwards? I think a tweak downwards will do the job. She's not going to be able to get out in time to check it out, but might just get the feedback we need. You never know. Just missed out. Just missed out on his level 3s. Fucking cunts. That's all I've got to say. It's fucking cunts. It's not all I've got to say. I've got a lot to say. But I won't be saying much about it. By the way, guys, nearly at that recording. I did drop a sub, but I'm at 78 subs in a minute. I think another 22. And I can get rid of the AEIOU F2 56295/B5692 extension at the end of YouTube.com. If I get to 100 subs, I can actually just put in Kegman or Kegman Plays, assuming that no one else has taken it, which is fucking... That's a pretty cool place to be. It has to be said. That is a pretty cool place to be. On top of that, when I last looked, I had 5,000 views total. Most of which is on the first episode of this series. I think that was 925 views. So again, thank you very, very much for really getting into this series, is all I can say. I think it's a case of if I get to 10,000 views, I can actually start getting money out of this, which is... It might pay for a packet of biscuits. might pay for a pack of biscuits. It might not. It might get me a beer. It might not. Who knows? I don't. I certainly don't. I wish I did. But it's not going to mean much money, but it does mean I start getting like the odd bit here and there, which again, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for my own personal enjoyment. It's something to do, isn't it? Originally, it was sort of a way of enjoying my games on my old heap of junk PC to begin with. But now we've got this nice new shiny hotness. It's still just me sort of playing my old games, but you know, it's just it means I can actually start looking at maybe getting some newer games, which is nice. Very, very nice indeed. So how are we going to do here? We did get overheated on the tyres for both drivers, unfortunately, but we do get a second opportunity. Daly's just fucking going to blow us out of the water, though, isn't he? You can see that. So she's happy with her lap, he's happy with his lap. Daly's going to be very happy with his. We're ahead of Turvey, Heidfeld, Evans, Thomas as well. Fuck me. I'm a little bit concerned about Andretti. There we go. Casanave, Tossi, pushing Gaknang down. It's Forney holding on to second at the minute, which is nice. How that was the wrong way. Okay, that's fine. Get you on nose. You are fine and dandy. Should we get you a new set of tyres? No. Just delay you a second. Let's get the Gaknang. We've got to try and get this right this time. So we were a little bit late bringing it back down. I think I've done it on the E. So we'll do it on the P this time. And I think we slowed down here. Oh, I was a little bit late again. A little bit late again. Oh, fuck it. Never mind. Yeah, overheated perfect. Overheated great. I fucked it up. It just needs to come down a little bit quicker. I was clicking in the wrong place. We do get an opportunity to get a second lap out. Hopefully Gaknang's new adjustments means she'll get at least a great. She's not going faster. She's going slower, which is a little bit disappointing. But not really much we can do there. So she wasn't happy, he wasn't happy, but the only person, there's just a few drivers behind us, but I don't think they're going to be able to push past us really. That's going to be a big ask of Michelle to try and get 1.7 seconds or 1.5 seconds worth of time in. Vern definitely weren't going to do it. There we go. Lovely. So we get a second and a fifth in qualifying, which is a nice big improvement on the last time round, if I remember rightly. I think we had a really shit qualifying. Obviously, the finish weren't that great. We could have done a lot better. I mean, I was obviously a lot happier in the end, but could have been a lot better. Susie Perry's here, and Natalie Pinkham twice. Double Natalie Pinkham's lovely, 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 lovely. And no Marcel Desailly or Jonathan Edwards. Lovely. Probably shouldn't get so close to the camera. You can see how fucking rough I look. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I mean, I'm not the worst. You seen Piers Morgan? Why is my phone going off? Don't ring me. Don't ring me. Don't ring me. Whatever you do, do not ring me. We've got 28 laps. How many laps can we get on these tyres? 9 to 11 and 13 to 15. We'll take the mediums, thank you. And we'll go for 15 laps of fuel. We'll try to get 14 laps out on these tyres. I'm going to go for one stoppers. Gonna rickety risk it. 13 to 15 again, 9 to 11. I guess 16. Just gave her 15, give him 16, stagger it. Yeah. And we'll do a push and overtake to begin with for the first lap. Or at least for the half a lap. So Daly, Deforney, Casanave, Dossi and Gaknang, top 5. Come on. I was about to say come on boys, and just realised Gagnang's here. So come on boys and girls, because some people swing both ways. See what I did? It weren't that funny, but you see what I did. So Gagnang's dropped down positions. Deforney is on... I wanted to say he's on... Gagnang's pulled that position back. I wanted to say Deforney's on Gagnang's tail, Daly's tail, but really, he's not. We'll go high and neutral. Gagnang in a good position to potentially take fourth from Casanave by the looks of things. And obviously we get to use our boost pretty much straight off. I was about to use it, but I clicked it too early. Who's crashed? No, don't go into the pits. Don't go into the pits. Who's crashed? Michelle. That's a nobody. Everyone else is going into the pits. I think. Is Daly going in? Daly is going into the pit. Everyone's going into the pit. We're not. I want to take the opportunity here to push and take a couple more positions, because we might be able to get into first and second leading off, assuming that everyone goes into the pit. I mean, we won't be able to get a massive gap, but we should be able to get those positions. Of course, we're getting a nice bit of charge here. So Deforney goes up into first, as we see. Gagnang up into second. Casanave didn't pit. That's fine though, that's fine. We've got 3.4 seconds at the minute between Deforney and Casanave. We know there's an entire lap of the safety car to do. Safety car is miles away, so this little gap here should remain about the same for all drivers. 33% charge in these batteries, which apart from Tossi and Najiri and Prost and Verne and Chalice, who are somehow at 100% already, they must have a battery that's like started at 65% or something. It does mean that we've got the same amount of charge as everyone else. We're going to use our straight off. Obviously we've now got to do another lap with the fucking safety car. Let's speed this shit up. It's boring as fuck, the safety car. Don't know what that is, by the way. Let's see. So we're 21 seconds slower this lap than the last one. 24. I wonder why that is. Don't know. Alright, let's slow this down. Safety car's going to start peeling away soon. Hasn't yet. There it goes. Alright, let's get this into high. Because I don't want to push things too much. See, everyone else has gone like conserve, but we're like, nah, fuck you. Fuck you up the bum hole. If you're into that sort of thing. Everyone should try at least once, I think. Alright. Alright, let's hold. Let's know. Alright, let's get Deforney away, hopefully. Gagnang's back down to 5th. So Deforney's just about staying ahead of Daly for now. Daly is closing that gap down though. How's he driving? He's driving pretty fucking quickly. Daly has taken that gap now. Tossi's there. Najiri's crashed, so we've got another fucking yellow flag here. Always good. Gagnang down into 6th. Give her a bit of a push. Try to get her caught up with the rest of the group. The peloton. I use that word a lot now. I keep getting my face down here, and it's really annoying. It's just a comfortable position to sit in for some reason, like hunched over. I'm from Notre Dame. I don't know, it's just a comfortable position to sit in. More comfortable than this. Because my back's fucked. I had, like, a couple of years ago, I had 4 months out of work because of my back. I just woke up mornings and just couldn't walk. Or move. And trust me, looking after a toddler when you can't move or walk. Interesting. Really fucking interesting. Really fucking hard work too. Really fucking hard work. You can't really sort of chase after him. It gets depressing. Right, so Gaknang's got herself a 6 second gap between her and 7th place. So she is getting there. It's just getting her here. Deforney's losing it to Daly. Daly's just like pulling massively ahead. Surprisingly, Daly's not doing much better than us on tyres. Don't worry about the tyre deg. Turvey and Prost, I'm assuming, probably had a collision there in that pit for a long time. Who knows? Who knows? Certainly not Jon Snow. He knows nothing. Reference. I don't know. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, but I really want to get this done. I love this game so fucking much. And yeah, I just want to get it done. Deforney's closing the gap here, isn't he? I'm sure he is. Let's go neutral on these tyres. I need to see them out for another 3. Neutral for you, because you need to see them out for another 4. Especially if we're going for one-stoppers. Fuel-wise, we're okay for both drivers. Yeah, Gaknang's got a nice big gap here between her and 7th, which is good. Just shows you the gulf, though, doesn't it, between the drivers up here and their cars and the drivers back here and their cars, though. It's a little bit scary. Come on, Deforney. Deforney, if I'd have realised that you were pushing, mate, I'd have clicked. I didn't realise you were pushing. Now, obviously, he's got away a little bit more again. Gaknang's gone up to 5th. When Caznave's pitted. Yeah, Caznave did pit. It's fine by me. Obviously, these guys are going to have to pit soon. Probably sooner than I was hoping. It's okay. It's okay. I might have something up my sleeve. I might anyway. Don't know if I have, but I might. We'll get Gaknang to come in first. And she's now gone up to 4th. Albeit it's going to be very, very briefly. We're looking at 26% now, are we? So conserve. And conserve. Just for now, conserve. We'll get Gaknang on this one. I may have fucked us here, but I don't really fucking care. What do you mean you don't fucking care? I don't fucking care. What about it? You don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Well, you know. I'm doing this. So Gaknang's going to get sort of like conserved tyres for the rest of the race now. So that's not an issue. But she's got slightly more fuel, so we can push the fuel a bit, push the engine. Deforney is going to go. So how long will it take in the pit for Deforney? $18 seconds, and you are 12 seconds ahead, right? So I need Deforney to go a little bit longer. Let's go back up but high. So I can imagine he's going to lose the position out to Tossi, but he should be able to gain it back. Let's get him set up to pit then. Fuel options, go 16 again. Park conditions fine. Everything else is fine. We'll take a balanced. So Gaknang coming out the pit in 8th, just pulling ahead of Vern. But she's got enough. She's got enough about her. That's fine. Back to Deforney. Deforney. I need to sit back and keep getting my face out of the shot. Again, I'm sure some of you fuckers are like, good. But, alright. Mistake on the fueling, of course. So we're going to come out in 4th. 4th, just about. Yeah, just about 4th. Which isn't bad. I have to get you to conserve those tyres as well for now. So where is... I've got to peer around this fucking lamp. So who's in front of us? Thomas and Daly are both going to have to pit. Tossi is not far ahead of us. He has pitted twice already. So Thomas's tyres must be fucked because we caught up massively there. Let's go neutral for both drivers. We're looking for another podium here. We're definitely in it. We're definitely in the mix. We're definitely in the mix for another podium. Just whether we'll get it or not. So we've got Thomas definitely coming in. Daly is in the pit. Daly will pull it out before we even get fucking close to him, though. As you can see, he's off. He's off already. Tossi is quite a way ahead of us at this point. It's nearly 7 seconds. But we're in the mix for third. Casanave is not far behind us. Just got to keep an eye on this fuel, because that was one of the things I fucked up last time around, wasn't it? Hopefully Tossi's going to have to do a couple more. He's definitely going to have to pit at least one more Tossi. That's without a doubt. Let's go conserve on these tyres again and conserve on these tyres. Obviously I do know that Casanave will catch up with us, but he's going to have to pit again as well. It's just playing a certain game, isn't it? It's playing the Can My Tyres Outsee You game. It's not a very well known game. It's not a particularly fun game, but it's a game. It's up there with Zonk for games. Not well known. I made it up. I make up a lot of shit. I do make up a lot of shit. I chat a lot of shit as well. I know. I'm aware. But I don't get banged, so it's fine. Yeah, chat shit, get banged. Yeah. Do we push this a bit harder? You've still got your excess fuel. You still got your excess fuel. I think we're going to go neutral or medium on your fuel just to see you out. We're going to push you on your fuel a bit harder. Try to get a bit of distance between you and Carpenter and close that 11-second gap with Tossi. We've got 8 laps to go, or 9 laps to go even. So Gaknang holding on to 5th for now. If we can finish with Gaknang ahead of Casanave and Thomas, that will definitely help us out. I want Deforney to finish ahead of Tossi though. Definitely need to get ahead of Tossi, preferably ahead of Daly, but I don't think we're going to get ahead of Daly. 8 laps to go. Tossi's got 1 more pit left. He's definitely got to pit once more. Carpenter's definitely got to pit again. Carpenter's a long way ahead of Gangplank though at this point. We're going to push these tyres a little bit, and we're going to push your tyres a little bit. We'll get you to come back onto high on the fuel. Because we're 10 seconds behind. Is Tossi coming in? Not coming in yet. That's not bad news though. That's not bad news for us at all. The longer he goes out on shittier tyres, the better for us. Let's go to Gaknang, who's now up into 4th because Carpenter's in that pit. He is on his way out though, so we're not going to get a big distance between the two drivers. Nearly 7 seconds or 6 seconds between Gaknang and Casanave. Go to use the boost again along the back stretch. If we can get 3rd and 4th, I'll be happy. Obviously, if we can get 2nd and 4th, I'll be happier. Talking about that, Tossi's just gone into the pit. So Deforney's just pulled ahead of Tossi. Tossi is coming out of the pit. Gaknang doesn't quite get there. Is kind of on his tail. It's not bad though. It's not bad. It's got to go conserve these tyres again. All right, let's push that fuel a bit. Ignore the gear shifts. Ignore the gear shifts. You'll be fine. To be sure. To be sure. How far ahead of Tossi are you? 13 seconds. 5 laps to go. Gaknang 6 seconds ahead of Casanave and 4 behind Tossi. Okay. Need these tyres to last out. Really need these tyres to last out. It'd be really nice if Daly crashed. And Tossie, of course. Yeah. Because if they did both crash, we'll get first and second, which would make up for some of the races we've had recently. And I'm fully aware I keep coming off camera. I need to fucking sort it out. I would zoom the camera out, but then you'd see more of my sort of shithole. I'm not showing more of the house off. Plus, wife may walk past and sit down, and she doesn't want to be in it. We know that. 40% on these tyres, 36 on these. Is that enough to see out the rest of the race? We've got 3 laps to go, is it, or 4 laps to go? Find out in a minute. Dave's coming round just in front of Munoz. What's the gap now? 9 seconds here, 8 there, 6 there still. It's fine. So 3 laps remaining, 36% of the tyres, 32% of the tyres. We've got to keep it on conserve for now. Just for now. Then the last lap we'll push them a bit. Go on, Gaknang. Get a nice big gap between you and Carpenter. We need a second and fourth. That's what we need. It is actually what we need to stay top of the Constructors' Championship. Because at the minute we are top of the Constructors' Championship. Fucking somehow. But Jean-Eric Werner is retired. That's no good to me. Not high enough. Give me Daly or Tossie. Give me Daly or Tossie. That would be what we need. So Gaknang's tyres are now fucked. But I think she's only got 1 lap to do. Yeah, we're into the final lap now. So we'll wait for her to come round. Let's get you to push and go overtake. We'll get you to go push as well. We'll stay on high for now. That we may have to drop to medium any minute now. Like so. Because, well, I need them to see out. Right, let's push your tyres, push yours. Tyres, engine, even. So by the looks of things, we do get a second and fourth. It all depends on what Gaknang does. Can she hold on to this? She does. Fantastic. A second and the fourth. Not bad. Certainly a massive improvement on the last 2 races. Massive improvement on the last 2 races. So we do get a podium. We get just outside of the podium. Carpenter and Cazenave here. Thomas and Daly. The fact that Tossie's in the middle here and his partner's down here is fantastic for us. Because it means these points are almost, at the minute anyway, this point of the season, these points are kind of dead. So it does remove it from the pool for the other 2 teams. Obviously, us not getting first really fucking hampers our progress. But we do have a new engine for the next race. Daly did get the fastest lap, so he gets a bonus point, or bonus points. So it's Daly, Deforney, Tossie, Gaknang and Carpenter for the top 5. Obviously we've got 19 points there. He got extras because he's a cunt. Deforney sitting in second. Gaknang's gone down to 4th from 3rd. We're still sitting pretty on the top on the Constructors' Championship. That is the main thing. We've got 24 points ahead of BMW Motorsport, who are the big contenders here. So Prost fucking up is a very, very good thing. AJ Foyt Enterprises and Ed Carpenter Racing. Not being too bad. Ed Carpenter being a driver. Ed Carpenter Racing. Okay. Yeah. That'll do. Can't believe Martin Haven and James Martin. The whole Martin Haven James Martin thing. I can't believe it still. It was weeks ago I was talking about that. That's absolutely fucking James Martin. Absolutely fucking 100% that is James Martin. Oh well. So we came second in that. Our marketability will go up. Chairman's happiness is going to go up as well. We did take some money off the chairman in the last episode, so he got a bit pissed off, but we're back up. We're back up. Relationships here is nearly full with Andreas Koller and Natasha Gaknang. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. We did lose 1.647 million there. How? We hit our fucking targets. I know we did. Who knows? Who knows? Certainly not Jon Snow. That's what I'm going to say. This is better than 2 million. This is better than 2 million. Let's have a look at Susie Berry. Interview of NPC. Yeah, okay. Any thoughts on Connor Daly? He's an interesting driver. Anything can happen. I'd love to have him at the team. So he would be happy to join us now, would he? Okay. Daily. You're not that great. You're not that great. You're not even a pay driver. And on top of that, you're not like really marketable. So you're in love with this regen, are you? Regen's a lot better than you are. Regen's a lot better than you are. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode, of course. If you haven't liked today's episode, please do like and subscribe. Leave me little comments. I don't my little comments. I do like comments. Do we want to improve something else on the car? Do we want to do it? Do we want to risk? So we'll push through to the sponsor, see what happens here. Do we want to risk losing out on all the money for the season, or do we just push forward? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I say I'm gonna pick a sponsor, and yeah, well, you'll find out in the next episode which one I've gone with. I'm kind of liking the look of Royal Purple, but yeah, please do like and subscribe, share with your friend, look me up on Twitter, all that nice bollocks, and I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye bye.